The 1973 United States 1 dime is a small but historically significant coin that carries with it a legacy deeply tied to mid-20th century American history and coinage reform. Issued by the United States Mint and bearing the D Mint mark indicating it was struck at the Denver Mint, this 10-cent piece belongs to the Roosevelt Dime series, which began in 1946. The design commemorates Franklin Delano Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, whose leadership through the Great Depression and World War II, as well as his pivotal role in the founding of the March of Dimes to combat polio, cemented his legacy as one of the most influential American presidents of the 20th century. The Roosevelt dime replaced the winged Liberty Head dime, commonly referred to as a Mercury dime, and has remained in production with minor changes ever since. The obverse of the 1973 D dime features a left-facing portrait of Roosevelt designed by John R. Sinnock, chief engraver of the U.S. Mint at the time. Sinnock's initials JS appear on the truncation of Roosevelt's neck, often the subject of controversy in the late 1940s, due to conspiracy theories falsely claiming the initials refer to Joseph Stalin. Surrounding the portrait are the inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, the date 1973, and the small D mint mark to the left of the base and neck, indicating its production in Denver. The reverse side of the 1973 D dime features a torch in the center symbolizing liberty, flanked by an olive branch on the left representing peace, and an oak branch on the right symbolizing strength and independence. This triad of symbols, designed to encapsulate American ideals, is surrounded by the inscriptions United States of America at the top, E pluribus unum, Latin for out of many one, across the center and 1 dime at the bottom, denoting the coin's face value. The Roosevelt dime's reverse design is noted for its elegant simplicity and the balance it strikes between symbolism and clarity. The coin itself is made of a copper-nickel-clad composition, a shift that had occurred in 1965, when rising silver prices forced the U.S. Mint to cease producing silver coinage for circulation. This composition consists of a pure copper core sandwich between 2 outer layers of 75% copper and 25% nickel, resulting in a total weight of 2.27 grams and a diameter of 17.91 millimeters. Its reeded edge contains 118 grooves, a feature designed originally to deter the clipping or shaving of precious metal from coin edges, though it remains a traditional aesthetic even in modern clad coins. In terms of mintage, the 1973 D dime was produced in large quantities, with over 545 million pieces struck at the Denver Mint alone. This high mintage means a coin is not considered rare, and is commonly found in circulation to this day. However, for collectors, the condition of the coin plays a crucial role in its value. Coins in circulated condition generally carry only face value, though uncirculated examples, especially those graded MS-65 or higher by professional grading services like PGS or NGC, may fetch a modest premium, typically ranging from $1 to $5 or more, depending on quality and demand. Proof versions of the 1973 Roosevelt dime were struck at the San Francisco Mint, bearing the S Mint mark, but are distinct from the 1973 D and were not intended for circulation. Another interesting aspect for collectors is the study of die varieties or errors, which include things like double dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks. While no major errors are widely known or associated with the 1973 D dime, any such variety would likely increase a coin's interest and value significantly in numismatic circles. Historically, the Roosevelt dime has served as a symbol not just of currency, but America's post-war values, its evolution in coinage metallurgy, and its tribute to one of its most impactful presidents. The 1973 D dime falls within an era of economic change in the United States, with inflation and shifts in monetary policy beginning to shape everyday life. Though small in denomination, the dime played a practical role in daily commerce, used in vending machines, public phones, transit systems, and more. As such, the 1973 D dime offers both a tangible connection to American economic history and a microcosmic reflection of American ideals, liberty, strength, peace, and unity. For those who collect coins, it may not carry a high monetary value, but but its place in a full Roosevelt dime series and its role in everyday American life for over 50 years make it an indispensable piece of numismatic and cultural significance. From a coinage perspective, it represents the enduring utility and adaptability of American coin design, which successfully blends tradition, symbolism, and functionality in a small yet meaningful object.